everyone, it's Earl with the House of Horror, and I'm here for episode number 2. It's a review of Halloween 5, The Revenge of Michael Myers. The Revenge. So in the last video we covered Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers. This time, Halloween 5. This is a very divisive movie in the franchise, honestly. To me, I don't mind this movie. I know everybody hates this movie. I understand the hate for it. I do. But this is the type of movie that you could just put on and have fun with. That's what I do every Halloween. The cool thing about this movie, this release right here, shout out to Scream Factory on this beautiful release. I also have the fourth one like this. I also have the first one like this as well. This artwork is just magnificent on these. And you slide it out, and that's the case for it. So just magnificent artwork on these. Sorry, I don't have good quality right now. I don't have equipment. I'm just doing this on my phone for now until I can save up and get some equipment. So sorry for if it's not real good quality. But this is a great release from Scream Factory. Like I said, I want to shout them out. Great release from them. This one right here actually has the Dr. Death opening, the deleted opening to this movie. I don't know why they deleted that opening. The Dr. Death opening explains more of how Michael came back to life. It explains more like how he got his tattoo, stuff like that. Dr. Death was kind of like a witch doctor type of thing in Halloween 5. I don't understand why they cut that. That to me was the better opening than what we got in this with just that hermit guy. That was a better opening to that movie, honestly. I feel they should have kept it, but you can see that in this Scream Factory release right here of Halloween 5. They have that Dr. Death opening. It's, I want to say, maybe a minute in that, so check that out. Honestly, I want to get a copy of this. I want to try to somehow edit that around to make that the main opening to this movie. That fits the movie perfectly. So let's kind of get into this. I understand. I know that you guys have heard these movies talk ad nauseum. I get it. Episode 3 is going to be different. I'm going to cover a lot more movies. Maybe some movies people haven't heard of that I kind of like to discuss. I'll get back to the big franchises, but for now, let's just talk about this. This movie, like I said, I have fun with this movie. This movie has good atmosphere too. The good fall vibes in this movie. There's some really good kills. I like the kill, and when the kids are at the carry out trying to get beer, underage, and Michael, of course, there's a guy in this named Michael. He has a real nice Chevy Camaro that Michael comes up with some kind of like farming equipment and scrapes his car and then just buries that farming equipment right in his head. Perfect kill, great kill. Another good kill in this is the scythe kill, like you see right here. Michael's holding the scythe in the barn, slashes the girl in the neck with it. That's a great kill. There's a lot of good kills in this movie. I have fun with this. Let's see, the characters in this movie. Characters are, typical. I understand people hate on Tina a lot. I get it. She's annoying, but I think she serves a purpose in this movie. The purpose is to try to protect Jamie. She doesn't do her best, but she's a serviceable character. Yeah, she's annoying, whatever, but it's a typical slasher final girl, if you will. I know she dies, but typical, annoying. You kind of want to see her die, but I can have fun with the Tina aspect in this. But it is what it is. The characters in this. Dr. Loomis returns again in this and just batshit crazy in this movie, going around yelling at people, yelling in Jamie's face. The whole Jamie connected to Michael. I don't know if I really care for that. It's kind of just, I get what they were doing after Halloween 4. They wanted her to kind of be the killer type, but and they kind of missed. They should have done something a little bit different with that. And the whole Michael Myers being unmasked, taking his mask off, crying, I feel like that kind of made the character a little weaker in this. Which, don't get me wrong, Don Shanks, hell of a Michael Myers, great Michael. And let's point out the fact, bro, tuck in the mask. Come on, that's all you got to do is tuck in the mask, and you make this work. The mask, I get it. I mean, I think they shaped it to like a Greg Nicotero type of face, but just tuck it in. I think this mask can work if you just tuck in the color, tuck it in, just like the original. And yeah, Halloween 4, that mask is wonky too, but I don't know, something about this mask, man. You just gotta tuck it in, son. Please. That's all I'm asking, is to tuck in the mask. So yeah, like I said, you guys check this out for sure. This is a great Scream Factory release. Like I said, I want to shout them out. They make great 4K Ultra HD, Ultra Blu-ray 4Ks. So you guys check them guys out. I want to give a big shout out to them. But kind of getting back into this, the ending to this, you know, well, not really the ending, but when they introduced the Man in Black, you know, the director, Dominique Othenin-Girard, a French director, had actually no clue what the hell that even was supposed to be. Nobody had a clue what the hell that was supposed to be. So they just kind of wrote it in last minute because, you know, the Moustapha Akkad kind of wanted to introduce something different, kind of like Michael Myers' brother type of thing. But no, to me, in this, I think the Men in Black work better in Halloween 6 than they do in this. This, if you take the Man in Black aspect out of this, you've got something. And kind of change around the story, you know, kind of do different things. You got something with this. But definitely take the Man in Black aspect out of this, please. I would have liked to kind of seen the movie differently back when this movie was made in '89. I would have liked to seen it without the Man in Black aspect. Kind of see what it was about, you know. Seen different things about it. Seeing kind of maybe the finished product of what it would have looked like. What it would have kind of been like without that. They did not need to add that. That was stupid. But I kind of understand why they did, because leading up to Halloween 6, it kind of tells you the Man in Black. It's an occult, you know. Michael's tied to an occult, kind of. I mean, I love Halloween 6. Don't get me wrong, but that's kind of, I don't know. I feel like Michael is just purely evil. Like he just snapped one night, and that's all you know. You know, you kind of don't really need to know this kind of backstory. To me, it kind of keeps him grounded because you're just tied to that one thing. I feel like if you just tell the story of him, okay, he just snapped one night. Perfect. You ain't got to go anywhere else with that. Just say he snapped one night, he's a psychopath, you know, just kind of messed up in the head a little bit. You start introducing the kind of occult twist, kind of like the Men in Black twist. That, to me, that kind of waters down the movie some. But don't get me wrong, you can kind of look past. Like I said, I would have loved to seen this without that in that. I feel like this movie had something before they added the Man in Black thing. As long as they changed kind of some of the story around in this, kind of change the mask up a little bit, kind of just give it different elements to this movie, I feel like they could have really scored. But as soon as they added the Man in Black, kind of checks you out. But the ending, I did kind of like the ending with the Man in Black coming in with the machine gun, mowing everybody down, freeing Michael. I kind of like that ending. So that ending I seen why they kind of did it, because it works. You know, it works for the ending of this movie. Spoilers if you guys hadn't seen this, which, I mean, come on. You need to see this. But it works there. I mean, it does. So, that's kind of my quirks to this movie. This movie, like I said, you can have fun with this movie. You can see the potential in this movie. Dominique Othenin-Girard, yeah, it's whatever. I mean, the whole comedic cop aspect, you know, whatever. Look past that. have fun with this movie. Go into this, close your mind off, just watch it for what it is, okay? And kind of sit there and think to yourself, what could this movie have been without all these elements to that? You know, without the Man in Black, without the Jamie being a mute kind of, I don't know how to, like a kind of like a mute in Michael's mind a little bit, you know, kind of think of what the movie would have been like without those elements and just kind of watch it, you know, like, okay, you know, I like this because that's what I do. I kind of visualize, okay, what would this have been like if maybe this was here, if maybe that was here, maybe we didn't kill off Rachel within the first 15 minutes of the movie because gosh dang, they should have not have done that. She was a great character in Halloween 4, and I feel like she could have really served a purpose in it. She could have kicked ass in this movie. No, her death was cut down because they had it originally Michael stabbing her through the mouth with a pair of scissors or through the throat with a pair of scissors, but she didn't want that. So they cut that out of the movie and just had him stab her in the heart. I mean, I feel like the scissors kill would have been a better kill anyways, but they should have never killed her off within the first 15, 20 minutes of the movie, whatever it was. Because, like I said, she would have really kicked ass. She kicked ass in Halloween 4. She would have kicked ass in this. I mean, nobody's going to kick Michael Myers' ass, but I'm just saying, she really would have probably stood up to him more, you know, put up more of a fight than Tina would have. But, yeah, guys, check this out for sure. Get this Scream Factory release. Like I said, the shout out to them guys. I mean, they make this terrific artwork. I mean, look at that. That's beautiful. And then you pull it out. I mean, that's top notch right here. And that's the back of it. So top notch right there. Scream Factory. I'm not sure if they still have these on their website or not. This is kind of an older release. This was released a few years back, maybe 3 to 4 years back. So you just kind of maybe got to search for it on eBay or something like that. But that's going to do it for the review of Halloween 5. Like I said, I know you guys have heard it. These movies talk ad nauseum, so I'm not going to keep talking about movies that we've talked about, that people have talked about before. But I'm going to go, the next review, kind of do something different. Let's do different movies. You know, maybe like Tubi movies, you know, different horror movies like that. I want to kind of get into, talk about, you know, maybe movies people haven't really heard of. I recommend them, you know, just different things like that. I'll cover, you know, horror news, horror whatever. So, like I said too, sorry about the quality of these. I don't have good setup right now. I just have my phone. So just bear with me as long as you can until I can get some stuff saved up, you know, get my equipment. So if you guys like these videos, hit the like, comment, subscribe. I greatly appreciate it. I'm a new channel just starting off, so I just kind of like to connect with people, you know. Let me know your opinions on Halloween 5, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.